At around 6 p.m., the largest and deadliest tornado of the outbreak formed southwest of Wichita Falls, Texas. This storm would become infamous. It grew rapidly, swelling into a massive wedge, so wide that it resembled a dark wall stretching from horizon to horizon. Meteorologists would later classify it as an F4 tornado, one of the strongest possible in that category. As it roared toward Wichita Falls, warnings went out. Many people took shelter, but for thousands, there was little they could do. The tornado was simply too large, too powerful, and moving directly into the heart of the city. At 6:05 p.m., it slammed into the southern neighborhoods of Wichita Falls. The destruction was almost beyond comprehension. With over 200-mile-per-hour winds, everything in the tornado's path was obliterated. The tornado was 1.5 miles wide at its biggest and on the ground for 1 hour and 10 minutes, making it the most infamous tornado this area has ever seen. Entire subdivisions vanished. Apartment complexes were reduced to splinters. Businesses, schools, and shopping centers were shredded into piles of twisted debris. At Sykes Center Mall, cars were tossed into heaps. Along major roads, traffic became a death trap. Vehicles were lifted and hurled across highways, some ending up hundreds of yards away in nearby fields. Nearly 1/5 of Wichita Falls was destroyed. 42 people lost their lives in this tornado alone, making it the deadliest of the outbreak. Of the fatalities, 25 were vehicle-related deaths. 11 people died while attempting to evade the tornado in their vehicles after fleeing their otherwise undamaged homes. Only 5 deaths occurred indoors. Around 1,700 people sustained injuries in Wichita Falls, including 59 with serious injuries. Numerous residences were destroyed in the city, including 2,095 homes, 1,062 apartment units, and 93 mobile homes. Over 3,000 homes were left uninhabitable by the tornado. This widespread devastation left approximately 20,000 people from 5,000 families homeless. Rescue crews described scenes of absolute carnage, bodies pulled from rubble, families separated, entire streets unrecognizable. This single tornado was responsible for the majority of the outbreak's death toll and would go down as one of the most destructive twisters in U.S. history. But while Wichita Falls was reeling, the outbreak continued. Tornadoes struck Vernon, Harold, and Seymour, Texas. Others crossed into Oklahoma, hammering towns like Granfield and Lawton. In all, at least 22 tornadoes touched down on April 10th alone. But when the entire outbreak sequence is considered, spanning April 9th to the 12th, the number rises to 58 confirmed tornadoes. Among them, at least 2 F4s were documented. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see my full-length videos on these subjects, go to my main channel, Deadliest Disasters. Link in the video description and on this channel's homepage. Thank you.